Hi everyone, it's Bev here, your mental health coach, providing tips, tools, techniques and advice helping you to stay mentally strong in these difficult times and beyond. The topic for this video is hypnosis. And what I want to do is present hypnosis to you as an alternative therapy that you might consider. It's another therapeutic remedy, a very natural one. It's not invasive. No one's going to cut you open. There are no nasty chemicals, and it is as old as time. Hypnosis is, in a nutshell, an altered state of consciousness. So you have your conscious mind, that's problem solving, that's receiving information and feeding it to your brain, and then you have your subconscious mind, which is where you live. It has everything about you, or everything that's happened to you is recorded, good, bad and ugly. And the hypnotherapist is interested in disrupting the subconscious mind, getting in there and disrupting some of the thought patterns that you may have that do not serve you. Now, modern day hypnosis was developed by a man called Franz Mesmer, hence the word mesmerized. He was a German living in Paris, but to cut a long story short, he upset the king of France and he was banished from the country, and he couldn't get any work for love nor money. So he joined a circus and he donned himself a huge purple cloak. He put on some makeup around his eyes, which made his eyes very terrifying to look into, and he got himself a clock watch. So you can imagine if you're in the circus and someone says sleep, it's not entertaining. So he had to introduce a lot of drama. Look at the clock, and as you look at the clock, you're falling asleep, and you are going to follow every word that I say. And unfortunately, this is the legacy that hypnosis has. People think that if they go under, as people say, they're going to get into a trance and they're going to become a zombie. They're going to start clucking like chickens and they're going to remember awful things that they don't want to remember. That is not the case. Hypnosis follows the pattern of sleep. So you know how you fall into sleep, and you go into various stages of sleep: alpha, theta, delta. Well, what a hypnotherapist will do is allow you, from their words, their repetitive words, and the words that they choose to use, nothing major really, but hypnotherapists have inductions. So they will count from 10 towards 1, or they will get you to focus on parts of your body, relaxing parts of your body. There are lots and lots of inductions, but basically what they do is they get you to follow the patterns of sleep, and they might hold you at alpha, right? And in that alpha stage, you will feel, you know, like when you're daydreaming, when you're dozing, it's a Sunday morning and you don't have to go anywhere and everything's well with the world. And at that point, they will talk to you because your subconscious mind is more receptive. And at that point, they will get you to relax. So if stress is an issue, anxiety is an issue for you, the hypnotherapist may hold you at an alpha stage. If you have more deep-rooted issues, they might hold you at theta, where you're in a deeper state of unconsciousness or subconsciousness, if you will. That's probably the best. You're not in a trance and you're not asleep. You're in in your subconscious mind. And in this deeper state, in theta, you can deal with some quite serious issues, because as I said to you before, everything is stored as if on tapes in your subconscious mind. So you can go and look at stuff. You can go and look at the past, but you're looking at it as if it's on a screen from whatever age you are now. So you're looking as an adult back at whatever happened to you, if you're bullied at school, if you went through trauma, if you had PTSD, if you've got a phobia, whatever's happened to you, you can then use the other part of your mind to problem solve, to make peace with the past, to make amends, to disrupt that past, or it's not going to dictate the way that I live my life. So there are so many things that hypnosis can address. The rule of thumb is that hypnosis can work within 4 to 6 sessions. That means it's pretty fast. It's pretty fast, but it's not magic. It's not like some people think, oh, can you hypnotize me and help me to stop smoking? Well, yes, if there is a reason behind you smoking, if you smoke because you're nervous energy, because you lack confidence, then the hypnotist can work with that. So it breaks the attachment to the smoking, so the smoking does not have that power. If you go to see a hypnotist because you're overweight, then the hypnotist will figure out what is that relationship that you have with food, dislodge that relationship so that food doesn't become such a big deal for you. I hope that makes sense. So anything to do with mental health, hypnosis will either be an ultimate treatment, or it can ease some of the pressure that you have with mental health issues. I love and use hypnosis a lot because it's fast, it's relatively cheap, because you don't have to spend money for years on end, and you can see the results almost immediately. Now, my teacher, who was an excellent hypnotherapist, said that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. When you are depressed, you're already in a trance, in a hypnotic trance. It's called depression. When you're anxious, you're already in a trance. And the hypnotherapist's job is to break that trance, and to put you on another path. When I use hypnotherapy on a client, I take away that which pains them, that causes them suffering, and put back something. You never take something without putting something back. And what I tend to do, what a lot of hypnotherapists do, and what I was trained to do, is to put back confidence, self-esteem, a feeling of well-being. So that's what I want to say about hypnotherapy. All the questions that you wanted to ask, that were afraid to ask. If you have issues with your sleeping, with anxiety, with depression, with self-esteem, with nail biting, with any kind of mental health issue, which anything that stems from a mental health perspective, I should say, find a hypnotherapist. You don't even have to go and see them face to face now. You can do it online. It still works. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay sane. Until next time.